Hey Bulldogs, let's see what's happening this week on Code Blue News. Jordan talks about the lifting of the mask mandate, and Johan sits down with the Select Board member, William Watkins. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance in a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Hey Bulldogs, I'm Cameron Forbes here with Joseph McLaughlin. Welcome back to Code Blue Season 4.
To begin, we recently had our STN convention, and we would like to congratulate those who got placements in competitions. Our anchor team, consisting of Brianna Graziano and Dallas Rodriguez-Vieira, got third place among national powerhouse broadcasting journalist programs. Our podcast team of Nick Chaffee, Sam Hobart, Brianna Graziano, and myself actually got fourth place among national podcast creators. We'd like to give a huge congratulations to them.
Also, a special congratulations to our very own Joseph McLaughlin, was a runner-up for the 2022 Massachusetts High School Journalist of the Year finalists. Our segment today will be the stories we produced during the STN over the break. To kick off the show, as you know, the mask mandate here in Holbrook was recently lifted, and it's quite interesting seeing lots of people without masks. I forgot what half of the student population looked like.
I thought it was the only one, to be honest. People have their own opinions on it, too. Cbn reporter Jordan Chaffee reports on the matter.
On February 9, 2022, Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker and State Education Commissioner Jeffrey Riley announced that the mask mandate for schools in Massachusetts, grades K through 12, will be removed. This will be effective February 28, 2022.
My feelings towards the mask mandate being removed, personally, I don't really understand why we're taking the mask mandate out. If I feel like where I live, at least, it always goes up, especially after break when they said they want us to take it off.
My feelings on the mask mandate being removed is I feel like it's kind of a dumb idea in my opinion, because especially since we're going to be on a break and we're coming back the day that they're removed, a bunch of people are going to be sick and they might not know it, and that's just going to spread corona in my opinion.
Wearing a mask has made teaching and showing facial expression a little more difficult for Holbrook Middle High School English teacher, Mr. Riso.
Well, I mean, look. No, I mean, it's important in the classroom. For me, it's easy to articulate things, get my words out more clearly. And I think just in general, it's good to be able to see people's faces.
Personally, it doesn't really make or break how I express myself, because it's just like a piece of cloth on my face.
The mask breaks how I express myself because I'm a person who does a lot of facial expressions, and having a mask, I'm not really allowed to do that, and people won't be able to see how I'm feeling.
Although the mask mandate is being lifted, it is important to be mindful and considerate of others' decisions. This has been Jordan Chaffee reporting for Code Blue News. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jordan. Just a reminder that everyone has a choice to wear a mask, and the decision made by each student will be respected by staff and students respectively.
On to more fun, math. Are you taking grade 10 Math MCAS this year? There will be Math MCAS Boot Camp Tuesday and Wednesday after school from 2:15 to 3:15 in Miss F's room, C132. Come get some extra help and learn some test-taking strategies. See Miss Troya or Miss F with any questions.
Miss F has a lot going on as well, apparently. Attention juniors, there will be a brief class meeting today in room C132 to discuss the upcoming cupcake fundraiser. If you are unable to attend but still interested in selling cupcakes to support your class, please see Miss F.
Although Black History Month has recently come to an end, we at Code Blue News would like to continue celebrating Black history in our town. Recent Select Board member William Watkins has made history in the town of Holbrook. Reporter Johan Rodriguez-Vieira has more.
This past October, Mr. William Watkins was elected as the first person of color in Holbrook's 149-year history to serve on Holbrook's Select Board. I'm here at Holbrook's Town Hall to learn more about him, his story, and what he's doing to change the town of Holbrook for the better.
What inspired me was the fact that there was a lack of diversity, of course. I wanted to actually be involved with the Diversity and Inclusion Committee. I want us to embrace the different cultures that are in this community. I understand Holbrook too has some culture, and I would say that those who, like myself, those new to this community, let's embrace those cultures as well. It's a heavy weight being black or brown in any situation, and you're the first, and you're the only person in the room that can even feel that because you are the first. So there's a heavy weight upon my shoulders. I've cried with individuals in this community when I won, because they knew the pressure that this position holds for a person like myself, or for a person of color, being the first. This is a tremendous responsibility, but one that I embrace. And I want people to understand that, you know, all of those stereotypes that you have about black and brown people are not true. And they might be your own built-in biases so that you want to feel better about yourself. But if you allow different ideas, different thoughts to come to the table, believe me, that salad looks a little bit more better than it's just lettuce, right?
Mr. William Watkins is and has been a monumental figure in the town of Holbrook and will signify one of many firsts to come for good change in this town. That's all for me. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Johan.
It's great that Holbrook is getting the representation for all voices to be heard.
It definitely is, and speaking of voices getting heard, students at the JFK are getting their voices heard in an unconventional way. Recently, local Boston artist Bren Bataclan paid a visit to the JFK Elementary School here in Holbrook to share his journey as well as his message of spreading kindness through expressing yourself. Over the week, Bren met with students to collaborate on a mural for the cafeteria wall. Bren's main message is to express yourself, and he does this by not erasing his pencil sketches behind his finished work.
He does not erase his pencil marks because it shows that you can express yourself, and it's not perfect. There's no picture-perfect way or representation of what things should look like, because it shows that it's okay to make a mistake, be yourself, and at the end, something beautiful can come from that.
That is truly inspiring.
I agree, and we have a lot of talent roaming these halls.
And that remains true for our sports teams as well. Recently, strong season came to an end for the boys basketball team, and Brianna has the results for yesterday's tournament game.
Hi Bulldogs. The boys varsity basketball team ended their season yesterday after a tough loss against Bay State Academy. The team is led by Davion Scott, Armani Perkins, and CBN's very own Malachi Desire. In the end, they concluded their season with a record of 13-8. Great job to the team, and we are all looking forward to the next season. That's all for this week in sports. I'm Brianna Graziano reporting for Code Blue News. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Brianna. Now it's time for our Code Blue News Cameo Raffle. We will draw 3 names. Both the third place and second place will be rewarded with a behind-the-scenes look of the show from the control room, and our first place winner will be awarded a 20-second cameo. And I will take the time to get our raffle ticket bucket here, and I will draw 3 names, or I'll at least draw the third place name. So, for third place, the winner, we have Arrow. Congratulations to Arrow getting a third place win. Would you like to do the second one? And this is for second place.
Second place is BM.
That is Bridget Mullally. So congratulations to both of you. You have both won a behind-the-scenes look at the Code Blue show. And now for the first place winner for a 20-second cameo. And the winner is Miss Toy. Congratulations. Congratulations to Miss Toy. You have won the 20-second cameo raffle. And that concludes that.
Finally, the senior superlatives have dropped. Here are the winners.
There's your envelope. Oh, the suspense is killing me. There's this 2 sheets in there. Thank you.
There's 2.
Cool.
Okay, you want to go first?
Sure. For class clowns, there's 2 of them. Nicholas Chaffee and Holly Davis.
Most athletic, Emily Cochran and Will Haney.
Most likely to go to Hollywood, Aaron Cullity and you, Kayron Forbes.
Best laugh, Holly Davis and Zaria Pires Vega.
Best smile goes to Lauren Gideon and our very own Dallas Rodriguez Vieira.
Most musical, Aaron Quality and Sharon Ross Esperon.
Most artistic goes to myself, Joseph McLaughlin, and Nivea Sun.
Class Angel goes to Lillian Hughes and Roslyn Rodriguez Vieira.
Roslyn. The class Devil goes to Holly Davis and Manal Shamsuddin.
Most likely to brighten your day goes to Nicholas Shoffley, Bridget Moore, and Dallas Rodriguez Vieira.
Most likely to get away with anything goes to Holly Davis and Dallas Rodriguez Vieira.
Best hair goes to Layla Carter, Criselda Joseph, and Dallas Rodriguez Vieira.
Mr. and Mrs. Holbrook High goes to Aaron Cullity and Bridget Moore.
Worst case of senioritis goes to Tatiana DePina and Junior Villiers.
Most likely to get caught texting in class goes to Tiana DeCanto and Manal Shamsuddin.
Worst driver goes to Jessica Bonhier and Manal Shamsuddin.
Most likely to become a millionaire goes to Jediah LaPlanche and Vincent Tran.
Most likely to become TikTok famous goes to Tiana DeCanto and Kayron Forbes.
Best dressed goes to Kayron Forbes and Nivea Sun.
Most likely to have a reality TV show goes to Aaron Quality and Kayron Forbes.
Most likely to be late for graduation, Hovind No and Junior Villiers.
Always snacking, Tiana DeCanto and Junior Villiers.
Most likely to sleep in class goes to Mercy Mungai and Junior Villiers.
Most gullible goes to Hovind No and Shane Wright.
The Hall Wanderers, we have Holly Davis and Junior Villiers.
Best friends is Dallas Rodriguez Vieira, Marissa Todd, and Vincent Tran.
The best bromance goes to Aiden DeMarco and Hovind No.
Most likely to get upset over not getting a superlative is Abigail and Vin Nguyen.
Abigail Bebo, to be specific.
Yeah.
And that concludes the senior superlatives.
Congratulations to all those awarded. That's all for this week's show. I'm Kayron Forbes.
And I'm Joseph McLaughlin. See you next Friday.